Yes, please.
Shall we start, please?
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, please.
Okay,
Am I
fine.
audible, sir? Hello?
Yeah, you are audible. Who is speaking?
Sir, I myself Aniket Junnare.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Sir, a few minutes back I had issues with mic, so I couldn't speak on it.
Okay.
I was speaking about that one tool. We have got this with name ASAP Utilities, and
AS.
we can
Yeah.
if I can give you a link. Hold on,
You
I'm
can give
pasting
me.
the link in link to
Okay.
download it.
Ah.
Basically, idea is, sir, they have created a few macros in this utility, and
Okay.
there are many options available to do such data cleaning and many other things. We can set up dates
Okay.
in lines. Once you
Okay.
use, you will get to know. Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. That also we will see. Okay.
Right.
You have sent it in the chat, is it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
You can download non-commercial version. It is free.
Okay. Fine. Fine. Acha, I request every one of you. Can you? My number is 9. Can you just note down, all of you who don't have my number? For the ease of that, it is 9477702227. I will again repeat. It is 9477702227. 9477702227. You can send me your phone number and mobile email ID either by WhatsApp or message to me along with your name. And if you are a member of the institute, you may put your membership number also. This will be easy for us to reach you, for me and Mr. Vadivel to reach you, and then send you some of the handouts if it is needed at a later date. This is a request to all of you. Please send it across. And Mr. Aniket, you can send me this link also in that WhatsApp, so that no,
Okay, sir. I'm
if
sending
I'm
it.
if I'm not able to save this chat message, then that will help me. Okay.
Sure,
So
sure, sir. Sure.
we shall continue our this one. Sharing my screen. Just tell me once your screen has come. All of you, please tell me.
Yeah, now it is okay, sir. You can proceed.
The
Yes,
screen
sir.
has
It's
come, no?
visible.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have this customer info and customer info. Then we have this order info. In this order info, the orders are the dates are given like this. If you see, isn't it? The dates are 1809, 0808, 28-11. But what was our dashboard? If you really look at it, what was our requirement in the dashboard? We wanted month wise, March, October, August, November. Are you able to see this dashboard? At the final, what do we want? We want it in the month wise, the orders. The orders are September, August, November, March, October. So you have only this March, August, September, October, November. Only these months will come in this. So I want the date to be converted as a month. So this is what we will now see the next one if you really look at it. So what do we do? The dates are available in this order info. So we want it in the month order. So we can have one column here. We will put it as month or MTH. We can write. We insert. We at the end we do this one. Now somebody was talking about this text function. Last week I talked about this text function, if you remember. So let us go back to the text function. So let us say text. Then we go on with the function x. So what is the text function now? Where is the value available in this particular case? Where is the value available in which place? Can somebody help me?
C2.
C2, order date. So I have this. So I have this C2. Now what do you want it actually? You want it as 3 column month, isn't it? That is what we wanted. JJAN and all. So we will now make it as yum, yum, yum. Oh, sorry. Now we have August. So 25.8 say it has taken only the month and then made it as August. Now what we are supposed to do to make it appear to everywhere? Double click. So you got the complete thing everywhere. It has come. Is that clear to all of you how we did? Now we simply take a copy of this, come here, and then we do a paste special. And then now you can remove this column and name this as month. Is that clear? From the order date, now I have got month. So can all of you please do this?
Here,
Yeah, yes, very well.
sir, here October 1997 is also there, 1998 also there. How to identify October means which year? This is a 97 or 98? How to identify?
Correct, sir. What happens when you go to the, I will come back, that's a very good question. When you go to the dashboard, then automatically we will come to this. The dashboard will know 1996, 97, 98, and 2020. When we proceed, you will come to know how it can be done.
Okay,
This was
okay,
your
right.
question, Mr. Vadivel.
Yes, sir, yes. Sir.
Yeah, this we will see as we proceed. Thanks for the question. We will do that. If you want here, we can simply say the same thing. Like last time I have seen, if you want that text, then you go to this, value is available here. Then you can have YY. And then when you click, you will have 97 here. That also can be done, but we will not worry about it right now. As at the end, you will come to know how to do it on a yearly basis. So,
Okay.
this up to this, please do it again, because after that only we can again proceed further. Can you please do it? 2 minutes, all of you. Mr. Aniket, you are from which place?
I'm from Nasik, sir, Maharashtra.
Oh, Maharashtra. Okay, thank you. All of you, please send me that your details so that it becomes easy for me to share any of the thing. Either me or Mr. Vadivel will be sharing. Once you are ready, you please tell me.
Sir, what's about the WhatsApp group?
Sir, we have a WhatsApp group. Once you send these numbers to us, we will add it. So Vadivel has already created a WhatsApp group. So we don't have the numbers. We have only known people we added in that. So now, Staniket and all had come from Nasik. So what the idea is, when we have any information to go, and the invites also can go in this apart from the regular groups wherever we send. And if you want to share some of the things going further, then we will do. We thought this will be totally a professional way. All of you must be knowing it's not a webinar sort of thing. What we are doing is actually a workshop, hands-on workshop we are doing. So that is why we are slow. Otherwise, whatever I told you could have been completed in about half an hour and then we could have gone. We don't want that. We want all of us to have the same level of understanding at the end of the series of workshops. And we may have other subjects also at a later date. So that's why this request for you to send the details so that we will add in our database. If it is a membership, then that also will be very easy for us. Yeah, everybody has done, please. Can we proceed?
Yes, sir, please.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Madan Gopal, you wanted something to say?
Done. I done it.
Okay, fine. Now we will just have a look at this customer dashboard again. What is available here? Here we want the customer name, as you are able to see. And then I will have to select this customer name and all other data for this customer should come. So customer info is available here. This is the customer info. So whatever customer name I am selecting, everything should appear there. So how do I do that? Now I can manually, every time I can write a customer name here by writing. Individually you will have to write. Otherwise I want a drop down, and then from that drop down I should be able to get the customer names. Now how do I, when I do a drop down menu here, and now how many rows are there? We saw it in the beginning. It is 91 customers, 92 rows. Now after I have done this, what happens if 2 customers get deleted or 3 or 5 customers get added? Then in VLOOKUP, you will not again change the range and all. Am I right? Suppose you put a row, you put a range in VLOOKUP, and then the data now changes. The rows have become more or columns have become more. Then wherever you have used this VLOOKUP formula, everywhere you will have to individually go and change the formula. Am I making the right sentence or am I making a wrong sentence? Can somebody answer me this question?
Yes, sir.
So people, all of you must have found some difficulty in VLOOKUP. Once you have done the VLOOKUP and the rows and columns change, then you are in serious trouble. You must remember, in VLOOKUP you say $A, $1 to $H, $92. But then what happens if one more column IJ is included and row also become up to 100? Now wherever you have used this VLOOKUP formula, you'll have to go back and remember wherever you have used first of all, and then make it as $A1, $J100. Everywhere, wherever you have used, you will have to use it. I think you must have come across this difficulty. So now from now on, we will see how that also can be mitigated with a powerful option called table. Format as table. That is what we will now do, right? Okay, fine. Now for the time being, let us now select, and the next one which I am talking to you is format as table. This is what I am going to talk to you. So where this format as table is available, it is available here. Are you able to see format as table? Is it clear? Is it available?
Yes.
I made it as my mouse is there only, format as table. Now what we will do is we will take this, the first cell, and then we will go to the last cell. Last cell in this case, okay. What we will do? So last is cell, you know it very well. That's A1, 2. Let's go to K92. Now this I have made. I have now selected this range. Now before that, please have a look at the menu on the home. We have got a file, home, insert, draw, page layout, formulas, data, review, view, help. Just remember what all we have: file, home, insert, draw, page layout, formula, data, review, view, help. Now what I will do, I have selected this range and now I'm going to make it as a format as table. The moment I make it as a format as table, now it is asking you what kind of a combination you want. What do you want? Let's say we take this. Now it is asking you where is the data for your table. The data is available in $A, $1 to $K, $92, and it certainly has a header. So my table has got a header, and then all of you know about $A, $1, K, $92, B, $100. All these things I need not discuss. I think you must be fairly aware of all these things. It is a anchored cell reference. It is now okay. Now this is how it has now come. Now what you are able to see, and after help you have got a new menu which has come as table design. Are you able to see this menu now? There is a menu called table design. Now it has come. Are you able to see that?
Yes, sir.
Table design, which was not there earlier, because this table design is a new menu which has come to you now. Now, what we will do, just can you just do this for a second, please? Because this is very important. Do yourself, then only we will go to the next one, please.
Sir, should we take from A2 to 92 or A1 to 92?
Sir, you have to take from A1 to K92. That is where your data lies now. And you do that and go as format as table. There it gives you the range, and it is also asking you, do you have a heading row? Because since you have a heading row, you will have to tick that. Then what happens? It has put a filters in everywhere automatically. You can have a look at it. Sir, this is a very powerful tool. I don't know how many of you have used format as table. Anyone have used so far?
But
Not used.
so Srinivasa Prasad, it makes A2 as the header.
No, sir. You will have to select from
You have to select A1.
A1 to K92.
Hello.
K92.
So if I select A2 to 92,
No, A2 you don't select, sir, because you need a header. Sir, then you will have to say you don't have the header. But then there will be an issue. So you please select along with the header.
no, I have to select A1 to A92.
A1 to K for kite, K for Kolkata, K for king.
Yeah. A1 to K92.
Yeah.
A1 to K92. A1 I have to say, no?
Yeah. Somebody wants to say something? Is there any message? Because I am not able to see the message. Vadivel sir, any suggestion from someone?
No, people are confirmed that everybody has done.
Oh, so can I proceed now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please, sir.
Yes, please.
Now we go back to 1 second.
Okay, good.
Sir, I am recording or not? Oh, recording. Okay. Now you go to customer dashboard. See, in this customer dashboard, now you want all the customers who are available here, because you will have to select for any one customer only. So all these customers as a drop down you want it here. So we go to customer dashboard here. Then we click at this point. 1 second, I'll take it up. Now in this customer, I go there, I go to home.
Sir, your voice is breaking. So I didn't hear the. last 1 minute, what you said.
Oh, is it now clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, now
Yes, sir.
I want the drop down of all customers to appear here. So how do I do that? Now I go to another menu called data. I go to data. In this data, what happens depending upon the version of Microsoft, your menu may change. Sir, Mr. Naresh is waiting. Can you just take him inside? Yeah. Data. Now, when we come to Vadivel sir, you please admit him because otherwise I'm not able to go to the menu because his name appears on the top of the screen now.
Sir, I think I'm not able to admit.
Okay, fine. I will make you as a co-host. Okay, I am now admitting him. I forgot to make you as a co-host.
If you make it to co-host, then I will manage.
Yeah, that is what. When we came out and came in, we forgot.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, now I have made it, sir. Okay.
Yeah, now it's okay, sir.
Okay. Acha, Mr. Gopal Krishnan says he doesn't get an audio. What about others? Are you able to hear me or there is a problem for everyone?
We are hearing you.
It's clear.
Pardon me?
Clear for us.
We can hear.
Okay, you can hear.
Not an issue.
Okay, Gopal Krishnan sir, everybody is able to hear both them. So we now go to data, go and select this customer B3 and then go to data and there is a data tools. You can have this particular place, it's called data tool and we go to data validation. Sorry, data validation we will have to go. One second. It has gone. Oh, sorry. Here it is data validation. I go to data validation. Data validation is a powerful tool. I think many of you must have already used. Can I spend some time or all of you know about this?
I don't know about it.
What about pardon me?
I know about
You
it.
can explain.
No. Please explain something about it.
Because this is a very powerful tool and it will help you in validating your data. Let us say, okay, I will take 2-3 minutes and then explain, then I will come behind. Let us, normally what happens in a system, any data it will allow you to enter. Let us say you are entering a order quantity and in your company order quantity cannot be more than 100. So nobody can enter any value. So we can make a whole number and this number should be minimum 1 to maximum 100. Sorry, 100. Sorry, minimum 1 and maximum 100. So any data other than this, it should not accept. Now if you want somebody is new in our organization, so you want to help him. So let us say order quantity and you tell him order quantity to be between 1 and 100 only. Now you can give an error alert. In case if something happens, you can give a warning or you can stop, because you don't want it to go further. So we will go to error message only. Value entered is invalid. This is what we did. So now let us settings. We have done this whole number. Now we have done this. Are you able to see this order quantity to be between 1 and 100 only? That is what it says. Now we write 200. I hope that no. B3. Where is 1 second? I think I entered in the wrong place. Let me take this column and then do that again. Data validation. Whole number. The number should be 1. The number should be 100. Input message, we will make it simple as 1 to 100. And then error alert, we will write wrong. Now we will close it. Now it is 1 to 100. Now I will write 25. It will go to the next column. But suppose I do 125. Now you see wrong. Are you able to get the point now, please?
Yes, yes.
So this is a validation tool. Now I cancel it. It goes back to the original number. Now let me put it as minus 100. It will not accept. It is wrong. So this is a very, very powerful tool. Go to the, now you have a look at the data validation rule. The rule says it has to be whole number. It should be between 1 and 100. If it is, if you want, you can tell a new person, you can write here, please input. Suppose I'll make the change here for a change. Please input 1 to 100. I changed the wrong. Enter valid quantity. Now I say okay. Now the whole thing has come here. The moment your cursor goes, it is please input. Now I make it as 101 and enter. It says wrong, enter valid quantity. So these kind of validations, there are hundreds of validation. This is a separate subject itself. Maybe some other time we can do. So you ensure that the data which is getting entered by any of your people is not at all wrong at some particular point. Now we have got any value, whole number, decimal, list, date, time, text length, custom, all those things we can do. Is that clear? This is about data validation. Shall I proceed? Or you want to check this by yourself? Anyone? It only takes about 2 minutes. You can check up if you want. Do this so that it becomes easy for us to proceed any further. And the best thing is the moment you go to that column, this one comes out automatically. Take 2 minutes and then try this so that it becomes easy. I hope this is a good facility which Excel has given, validation. I know how many of you are using validation for data entry itself. Like if you are going to have a percentage calculation for by any chance the percentage cannot be more than 100, you can put a validation at that point. So even if you make a problem mistake in the input or input data, then it will tell you there is something wrong with your percentage. You can go back and correct it. So all these things saves a lot of time. Take 2 minutes and then tell me whether once you are done with this, we can proceed further.
Done, sir.
Yes, yes, you're done.
You please practice in these 5 days different kinds of validation in your own organization. It becomes very powerful tool, I tell you, because sometimes you give it to your assistant to work. You make an Excel worksheet, give the assistant the job, then he makes a mistake and you are in trouble. So all those things can be. Shall we proceed now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
we'll
Now we
proceed,
go
sir.
to customer. This is where we want. Now there is we go and go to the validation, because there was a different validation was there. We will now clear all validation now. Validation has gone off. We go to list. The list. Now what I want, because you wanted a list of customers there, so I have gone a list. And where is my source? The source is where it is available. Can somebody tell me where is the source?
Customer info.
Customer info. And where it is?
Yes, sir.
It is available from A2 to A92,
22.
right? It is in
Right.
A2 to A92. I am telling ignore blank, and I want it as in cell drop down, because I don't want everything to come as one single list. Click. Now what did you see now? Along with this, there is a drop down which has come. Now when I click, I have all the customers now available here. You can select any one person. Let us say we have this around the on. Once you click around the on has come. Is that clear to you? How I brought a drop down menu on a single column?
Sir,
Is that
can you
clear?
repeat one more time, sir?
One more time. Okay, fine. Now what I will do, I will go and go to the thing. I will go data validation. I will clear all. I will
You are
come
done by
here.
now.
I will clear this also. Now, what is my requirement? You must have seen, the requirement. I will again, why this is needed? Because in the dashboard, you will have to select a customer. Whatever customer you are going to select, your dashboard is going to change. Now, suppose here I am changing, then this is how the dashboard changes. So, I want to select a particular customer. I am trying to do this job through this. This is where one way is writing the customer name, and you make one small mistake, then all your data, all your table will go wrong. So I want a customer drop down list here. So I go to, it can be done through data validation. I go to data validation, and in data validation, I go here. Like, I don't want it as a whole number. I don't want a decimal. I don't want list. I don't want date. I don't want time. I don't want text length. I don't want custom. I want a list. So when I want a list, I don't want, if there is any blank, I don't want it blank as a list, and I want it as a within a cell, within that cell as a drop down. That is what I am telling. Now I say, okay. Oh, sorry. I must give a source. The source where it is in customer info. Customer info, it is available from, because then where it is available? Customer, company name is the customer name. So I have come here, I have made it. So it is automatically, it has fixed the range. Customer info is the tab, $8, $22, $8, $92. I click. Now when I go and click it, I get all these things. Is that clear to you? Somebody wanted it again back. Is it
Yes.
clear to you,
Yes.
please?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Can you please do it yourself?
We can do it.
Yeah, please do it, because you need it for my next step. You need it.
Hello?
Yeah. Done.
Sir, if I had, yes, sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, if I had a new company name in 93,
Answer. That is a good question. So what you can do, that is why I wanted this question to be asked. Luckily you asked me. Now you do one thing, sir. You go back to the formula and make it as 1000. Now, what did I do? I made it as 1000. 91 customers made it as 1000. Now, why I have put this ignore blank? Because from 93 to 1000 there is going to be blank. Am I right? Yes or no? So I take care of those blanks now. I click. Now I will not have blank. I will have only 91 customers. You can go up to 1000 customers or whatever number. Thank you for this question, because no, this is how you take care of the future needs in this case. Is that clear how it is done? Addition, you add 93, then you will automatically get 94 you add, it will work. 95 you add, it will work. Up to 1000 you can work. Or later on 1000 more customers, by chance you come, go back and change the formula. That depends.
What if we put a whole row into that thing?
If I put the whole row, sir, the customer is not in the row, the customer is in the column.
My mistake, right, sir?
See, there is no point in taking the whole row, because you can't select the whole column. So you will have to have a range, because it will work. List will work only with a range. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. How much time we have more? It's already 7:50. Maybe another 5 minutes we'll have. Now, let us say we selected the first, this one. Now you want, who is the contact person for that? What is his phone number? What is fax number? Where, which city, which region, which postal code, which country? So how we are going to get it? Can somebody help me?
We'll apply the same.
Pardon me?
VLOOKUP we have to do.
Yes, we look up.
There is no
Yeah, before that, what we will do, the customer name is here. So if you want the customer name to appear here again, what you can do, you can say equal to, and then make it here. Then you get Alfred Christie here also. Okay, now we go to contact. Now you want have contact to appear from where? You will have to take it from where now? Customer info. You will have to have a VLOOKUP. So the verb will be, we go here, we look up. Now this VLOOKUP formula is, I don't know, many of you must have used it already.
Yeah, we have used it.
Now this formula is quite cumbersome, so let us use this, because this becomes very easy. I need not remember double quotes, I need not remember ampersand, nothing I need to remember. I simply fill in, the system puts all the things. Okay, now where is the lookup value for this? Where is the lookup?
It is B3. B3.
So we need not remember B3, you can't click B3. So it tells me equal to Alfred's. It has already come. Look at this. When you are going to enter the formula yourself, all these things will not appear. Please remember. Now where is the table? From which table I will have to take? From where I will have to make the array available? Array is available here. Array is available here from this. Up to this. See what has now changed. Now in the table array, what it has come now? Can somebody read it? Because this is very important.
Table 1 all.
Table 1 within this one, all let us come. 1 second. I will. Contact. We go to look up. When you do this, you will not know what is happening. So that is why you can go here. No, we will leave it at this point so that what I am trying to do will become easy for you to understand. I go under. This is what I say. Now I go to the table array. On table array, I have taken K2, A1 I have taken. The moment I take K2 to A1, it has not given the range name. It has actually given me something else. What is that something else? It is this. Are you able to see this? Table 1, all. Now somebody
Yes,
was
yes.
asking me a question, sir, what happens if the 93rd row may one person comes in? Or if L row may something happens? The format as table, what we discussed, takes care of n number of addition of rows and n number of addition of columns, and any midway rows and columns getting deleted. Everything is taken care by this. Is that clear to all of you? This is a very, very
How it is selected?
Pardon me?
How it is selected?
No, you. I will again do it, sir, for you. You go there, you have to select. So what you will have to do, normally, see, if you are not named that range as a table, this will not happen. Please remember, I will give you an example. I go here and I select, let us say, this only. Now what is happening here? Order info A1 double colon C9 has come. So what is the meaning? If I have to add a 10th row, I will have to manually go and change this formula. Whereas, since I have already made a table, I go here, I take the first column and I select only once this is to be done in the whole of the exercise in your organization. When I do this, it takes it as table 1, all. So whatever happens later on, it is able to take it. Now, I wanted the contact person's name. Okay. So where it is available, in which column index it is available? It is available in the 1, 2, 3, 4. Our contact name is in column 3. 3. Oh, sorry. Column 3, what is the name? We go to the column 3. Maria Anders has come already. Are you able to see here? Column 3, when I give column 3, Maria Anders has come. And here it is. You can give either false. You can look at it. Maria Anders have already come. And I will give 0 and then I will close it. Now I have got for Alfred, it is Maria Anders. We will be closing in 5 minutes. That's what the system tells me. Now we select somebody else around the horn. Now you are able to see Thomas Hardy, because around the horn, Thomas Hardy is the contact name. If you remember, this Thomas Hardy, T was small, H was small. Now all those things we have taken care in the initial itself. Now we have got a contact. Please remember, this is a very powerful. We have made the format as table, the whole range. So anything addition, you will always get. And one more thing we can do, we go to the table design then we can give a name for this table now. This table name is customer info. There should not be any gap in the names, right? So I give a name. I have given a name. Now I go to the dashboard. Now I go here. You just see the name has changed. Instead of mundane table 1, table 2, table 3, you will understand what it is. So table info, all 3 by 3. So now for till we meet tomorrow, my request to all of you is, please yourself do phone, fax, city, region, postal code, country. You please finish this exercise, then we will meet tomorrow. Is that clear to all of you?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm stopping the screen sharing. So if you have any particular doubt or anything, we have another 2-3 minutes to go. You can tell. My again request is, please send us through WhatsApp your name and your email ID, and if you are a member, please this one phone on
Your
chat.
phone number on chat.
Oh, acha, okay.
Mr. Prasad,
Yeah.
you can also share the recording. Mr. Vadivel,
That I will have to put
can
it
share
on
the recording.
Yeah, I will put it, sir.
Okay.
It will take time, but then I will definitely do it. Sir, this is my phone number, and this is my
Because
email ID.
today's session is a very important session, quite a lot of value addition. And I think many of the...
Sir, I hope every day it will be an interesting and value-added session. That is what I want to be.
No, my audio was not working and I missed some portions. So
Okay.
for that...
Okay. The idea, sir, if we continue to do this, I think it will be a wonderful experience for all of you, and I will also be happy that I made some value addition in your life. That's all I thought, sir. I'll tell you. I have
This is a very practical way.
Pardon me?
Yes, actually, it's a very practical way it is explaining. So very good for us.
Sir, otherwise, what happens? It becomes very mundane. I am sending the chat to all participants, but I don't know how it goes to the participants. How does it go? I'm not sure. Because I wanted this transcript to go, but then where it will go, I'm not sure. Cisco unable to send. Please check your default email program. Okay, fine. Anyway, chat में आज तो ज़्यादा नहीं है. I have given my this one. So this is the chat.
Okay.
Okay then. So tomorrow at afternoon 2:03, 3 minutes past 2 o'clock, we will meet. I have made this timing as 2:03. 2:48 and all, so that it gets into our mind that there is an odd timing, so that we will remember the timing and then join. And I request each of you at least to tell at least 5 of your friends, so that many people will be benefited. We spend a lot of time, 5 days of preparation for this 4 hours program, and taking case studies and all, explaining. It's a workshop. More number of people comes, it will be really good, because I will also be very much enthused to continue this. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.